So starting the test drive in this Santa Fe Limited, pretty impressed by the 2.5 Turbo 4. I've driven a lower trim level already, so I kind of know for the most part how these drive. But especially with this brown interior, it's nice to know just how much of a difference it makes going up in trim level. It feels much nicer in here. And keep in mind, I think it was an SEL that I drove, was still very nice, but just all the features that you get here, specifically just this brown interior, how good it looks, just makes you feel like you're in a Range Rover. And they did a great job with designing this inside and out. But I'm a big fan of the 8-speed wet dual clutch here. I know a lot of people don't like that, but me personally, I love driving it. I love how much fun it is to shift. It's just a neat powertrain. Now, reliability wise, don't know if it's been out long enough to really know how good it is, but as of now, just from a fun factor in a brand new vehicle, I've never had any issue out of them. But this feels like $1 million. It really does. So I'm gonna give it a little pull getting on the interstate here. Not gonna give it too much until I get around this corner, but I am gonna push it just a little bit while I have space. Yeah, it just gets up to speed like nothing. So slowing down, coming around this corner, giving it another pull. Very impressive. But smart cruise here. We have the lane centering, adaptive cruise, just to make your commutes a bit better while getting 28 miles per gallon on the highway. But great sound acoustics in here. I can feel the wind pushing me more than I can hear it, and I can feel the glass and all that kind of doing a great job at keeping the wind out of here. But even with the 20-inch wheels, still road noise wasn't that noticeable to me. The ride quality was great. Just an impressive redesign here. And especially in one of the higher trims, it's nice to see just how far that the Santa Fe has come, because in the SEL you can tell, but here it's a different animal. It's just very impressive. Just having something that feels as luxurious, looks as great inside and out, and then still is very practical. Now, with so many vehicles in this like mid-sized SUV space, not necessarily a Tahoe or an Expedition or a Sequoia, but something that's just, you need a third row because you have smaller kids, not because you're going to be trying to take a basketball team somewhere or something like that. There are just so many different options. You have the Santa Fe from Hyundai. Of course, you have GM's lineup with the Traverse, the Acadia, all of that. And then you have Ford with the Explorer, Toyota's Highlander, Honda's Pilot, I guess, would be a good competitor here. But with all that being said, I feel like Hyundai is just kind of, in terms of tech, in terms of just thinking outside of the box, they've really stayed ahead of the game from everything from the features that come here to just how luxurious you can feel in a $50,000 vehicle, whereas a similarly equipped Mercedes or a similarly equipped, heck, even a GM vehicle might run you 60, 70 grand. So they did a great job once again with this all-new Santa Fe. And I know it's boxy and it looks weird, but once you see one in person, you'll think, oh, you know what, they did their thing there. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe in the limited trim level.